Ha ha! Superman! That's what we're looking at tonight. This is the bonus. This is the bonus Goth-Metal Lore we're looking at tonight. Oh, surprise! What could be better, right? So let's take a look at, there are 4 figures in this set that are good to pre-order for next Wednesday, or this coming Wednesday. So let's take a look at this. So we're going to go through these one at a time. One at a time. Let's take a look. Okay. So this is from McFarlane Toys. And I'll tell you what, if Mattel has failed, and Mattel has royally failed, okay, Mattel and Hasbro, McFarlane Toys is killing it right now. They are the rock stars, okay? They're making Dune. They're making figures for fucking Dune, okay? And I don't even like Dune. I don't even like the new Dune. Dune is like one of those that, it's like Fortnite. It's like, or like Taylor Swift. It's the Taylor Swift of things, okay? You may like it, and that's fine, but I just don't care to go see Dune. But they're making Dune action figures. They're making all kinds of stuff. They've got everything. If you see something you like, you're guaranteed to buy it. But here is something that falls into the narrative of Goth-Metal Lore. First look, Superman 7-inch scale figure based on the exclusive Superman Ghosts of Krypton 4-part comic series launches for pre-order March 6th. And if we can look at this one, this is the first one. So we know the comic here, but let's look at the figure for a moment. Okay. So there it is. This is it in all its glory. Look at that. What the fuck is that? That's Superman? Let's take a look. Oh my God. Yeah, so what is that? Holy shit. That is something. So I guess this is some sort of Kryptonian armor, but he looks deranged a bit. So everybody's complaining about the extra heads and shit. I mean, I guess if you could swap heads, you can do anything. I mean, that's the thing. There's something that you're going to like or not like, but he's got a figure for every season. So surely enough, while this isn't exactly Goth-Metal Lore, this is a whole atmosphere of fantasy here. Look at this shit right there. And we'll go to the next one. So there's 1 out of 4. This is 1 of 4. And here's part 2 of 4. This is Ghost of Zod. The Ghost of General Zod. Okay, so this looks pretty cool. Look at this. Almost like Lobo's boots, right? Look at that. That's amazing. So that's General Zod. And he's not quite baked. He's not completely baked. I mean, not in the drug sense, but I mean, he's been put in the stove, right? But he's not exactly the 350 degrees. It's not, you got to put it back in. It's not fully baked. This looks great. Look at that. Like a kryptonite curse. General Zod isn't Zod anymore. He's not cool anymore. What happened to Zod? Ha ha! And here we have Earth 2 Superman. This is, I forgot what this guy is. It's not Calvin Ellis, I think. Probably the more handsome of the 4 figures. Definitely has a Henry Cavill kind of Man of Steel inspired Superman suit here. You just get him to complete the whole set. So there he is, Calvin Ellis or somebody else. So there's the Earth 2 Superman. So this is for part 3. And finally we have Brainiac. There's 7-inch figure. So this is for part 4. Look how demonic. Now, obviously this harkens back to the 80s Brainiac. The Superpowers Team Collection. Brainiac had a brand new look. He used to look like, kind of like Lex, kind of like a bald dude with green skin, and he was a robot from Colu, right? He just looked like an ordinary guy with no hair and these like light bulbs that connected to his head, because it was the 1950s, right? So in the 80s, he had this radical look. And if I can go to the other page, can I do that? Can I go to the other one? There it is. So there's the comic book, Page Punchers. The Ghost of... Look at that. Fucking Brainiac. Oh, my God. That's amazing. So there are your 4 figures. Superman in the weird armor. Calvin Ellis or Earth 2 Superman. Zod, the Ghost of Zod. And, yeah, that's it. So you got these guys. Look at this weird... This is a weird thing going on here. So Superman looks kind of, benign and conservative, but he's got this weird armor. So, I don't know. It's a lot of figures. I'm assuming they're like 20 or 24 bucks. I remember when figures used to cost like under $10. Now they're so expensive now. But, in a lot of ways, Todd McFarlane changed the way... It used to be Todd Toys and then McFarlane Toys. But he put a lot of model kit companies out of business. The Toy Biz out of business. and change the way figures would look. I mean, why get a model kit when you could buy the figure like this? So, really amazing stuff. So, what are we going to be doing? So for Tuesday, I'm going to look over a movie that should have been, but never was. I did a meme about this, about comparing Barbie to this. But if you know what I'm talking about, then stay tuned for that thing. The movie that could have been, but never was. But we're going to look at that on Tuesday. Until then, uh, Super Excelsior, and rock on the lore, rock on the gore.